Are you playing a Beastmaster Hunter in World of Warcraft Dragonflight? Well, in this case, welcome to this video because I am about to share with you a pre-release version of a weak aura that I've been working on for a little bit of time. It, in my opinion, tracks the most important things that you need to use, the most important abilities you need to use as kind of a casual player who is not trying to probably min-max, but doesn't want to miss out on massive chunks of DPS. And I'm sure the experts in the comments below will tell both of us if I'm missing something here, which is why this is not a final release. This is a pre-release consultation, so to speak, with my audience, and experts are welcome in this particular case as long as they're not trolling us casuals. So, in this particular case, my friends, first of all, the import string to this aura is being pre-released. In the description of this video, it will take you to the website where you can go to the aura and download it and test it together with me and provide your feedback in the comments below so that I can improve it further, or maybe even share a better version of your own if you would like to mutate it and would like to change it yourself. Let me talk you through it and explain why and what am I tracking here. So obviously this aura is made for my build, not for some abstract min-maxers build who tries to push Mythic plus 20 or only reads Wowhead. No, I create stuff by myself and I play how I like to play. So my build is also included in the description down below. And what I'm relying on, obviously, is Kill Command. Kill Command is our hardest hitting ability as Beastmaster Hunter, which is why I want to know as soon as I have 2 charges of this Kill Command available and the button starts glowing. That's how this particular element of the tracker is configured. So you can see that I have a Kill Command over here, isolated. Very similarly to that, Kill Shot is something that we need to use whenever it's available to us. I'm watching the Kill Shot, and I'm having a separate trigger other than just original one that looks for the name of the spell. Over here, Kill Shot. Trigger number 2 over here is looking for the spell activation overlay glow. That's how I do this kind of stuff. Use it as a little tutorial in case you're interested in this. Barbed Shot, any Beastmaster Hunter will tell you, hey, it is critical to maintain Barbed Shot on the screen. So by that I mean your beast needs to be in this enraged, hasted up mode in order to do as much damage as possible, which is why I am both letting myself know when Barbed Shot becomes available over here so that I can maintain it, yeah, and it also creates this Barbed Shot progress, which you guessed tells us how long time remains on the Barbed Shot before you need to hit that button again. So you can manage your timings a bit better, and as rudimentary as it is, I'm talking probably here to non-pro Beastmaster Hunters, so no further apologies are being made. I suppose that this helps me massively, and as you can see, I play a gnome, mecha gnome, which is why for me having these items here front and center doesn't even block my little self here on the screen, but at the same time puts information heads-up display style, kind of like a projected speedometer on the on the windscreen of your car if you have those facilities. My car does it. So and as soon as it becomes available, boom, you can do it. What is the next thing that is of great importance to Beastmaster Hunters? Well, as you know, everything gets AoE'd down in dungeons these days, so you want to cleave, you want your beast to cleave whenever possible. How do we cleave? Well, this is not a Beastmaster Hunter guide, but I might as well mention it. You need to use multi-shot. As soon as you do multi-shot, and if you're using half-decent build, your beast will start cleaving, of course. And that beast cleave duration is shown here to you also, front and center, very much so, okay? And my particular build, and min-maxers will probably tell me that that's not maximum amount of DPS, whatever, let me know, I welcome that, as long as you're not a troll, like I said. But I also would like to track my I quite like the Murder of Crows ability because it does a lot of damage, and if it kills the enemy, it resets the cooldown, so I can use it all the time. Yes, it's single target focused, but I'm already doing quite a lot of damage on cleave, so this I thought is actually one of those better builds for Beastmaster Hunter that sort of boost a little bit where the builds of Beastmaster Hunters typically are lacking, and that's on single target damage, in my humble opinion. So that's why Murder of Crows, and that's why it's being tracked here. As soon as it becomes available, immediately there, that's when I look at it. One would also argue that I possibly also want to know, similarly to the Murder of Crows, I probably also could have included another tracking here for the Bestial Wrath, but Bestial Wrath somehow, at least in my field of view, right, if you kind of level with me and you look at the screen right now, front and center, testing this add-on or helping me test it, Bestial Wrath is kind of this very recognizable, very big red icon. So I kind of don't need it up here. Do you know what I mean? I don't need it up here. It's sort of somewhere there in the bottom right corner of my peripheral vision. That's why I'm actually okay to know when it becomes available roughly. Plus it's 1.5 minutes. It's not something that resets itself all the time, which is why I didn't think that I needed all the time there. But this is part of feedback that you can provide to me. And Death Chakram was a very recent addition to this build. Actually, to be honest with you, it was added after this build of the Gyros BM Hunter Tracker was created. I do think that it probably belongs up here more seriously than Bestial Wrath, simply because it has a much shorter cooldown and it comes off cooldown. It does quite a bit of damage, so I do think that it needs to be up there. But do let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about that? Now, final bar over here, kind of inconspicuous little bar, is the health of my pet. Of course, I have my pet over here, but you would agree it's a very, very small frame. Yes, we can make it bigger, but I don't want to. What I want to instead, I do want to have also kind of at the bottom of my peripheral vision, I want to see that my pet is not dying, because without a pet we do no damage and we die, yeah. But at the same time, it is not as critical an information for me to have it as a third bar over here. That becomes already too cluttered. Some people will say that it's already too cluttered, but as you see in combat, it doesn't all come on at once too much. So somehow it doesn't bother me. Do let me know if you find this useful and if you have any requests or additions, proposals of how I can improve this aura so that we can move towards more of a final release. And while we're at it, please do like the video, even if you don't talk to me in the comments down below. That's fine. You're lazy or whatever. I don't judge. I honestly don't. But if this is the type of content that helps you, that you think is useful for other classes, whatever, that's the main way for you to tell me that this is the content I should be producing. So please, don't be shy. At the very least, give the video a like before you leave. And I would also encourage you to subscribe for more videos from me. And I'll be speaking to you about something else, World of Warcraft or Diablo 4 related very soon. Thank you very much. Bye for now.